Have you got a plan to plan? Because you need one. You see, what got you here will not get you there. I'm sure you've heard that spoken often, and I'm certain there's some truth to it. Yesterday's vehicles often can't carry tomorrow's vision. But whether they can or can't, you mustn't just assume. Because when you assume, you will surely miss out on potential and possibility, and certainly purpose and focus. So for your annual planning ritual, I want to encourage you in 6 steps. Follow them really carefully, write them down. Firstly, examine your true. It sounds an obvious step, you did it last year, but here's the thing, authenticity leaks and integrity bleeds out. And both are under constant attack from a permanently on fake performance culture that will require of you all the time. So what values do you have right now? Double down on them. Why are you the person that you are? Interrogate it. Take a beat, ask a question. How am I being experienced? How do I want to be received? Secondly, plan your purpose again. Yes, do it again. If you would clear a path for your potential, you have to find your yes and then defend it with 1,000 no's. So your yes needs to be so compelling for you and so dynamic for you and so owned by you that you can do no other. What now moves you? What now fits you? What now fills you? What's meaningful? What's useful? What's sustainable? Take a journal, write it down. Refuse to address what is profitable until you have asked the former questions. Thirdly, lay your tables. Do it with intention. Who is on your team? You have to know them if you're going to lead them. I've started to use tribe, treasures, treats, and triggers as prompts to help you know the people that are around you. Who is their tribe? Who are their people? What are their treasures? What do they value more than anything else? What is their love language? What are their treats or tipples? What is special for them that you can gift them with or surround them with that will help them be motivated? And what are their triggers? What are their pain points? Where do they always react rather than respond? If you're going to lead people, you need to know people. If you're going to push them, you need to love them. Lay your tables as safe places to have dangerous conversations. What are those conversations? How will you go about having them? Fourthly, curate your curious. Curiosity, you will remember, has 2 parents, humility and confidence. The humility to know you do not know, and the confidence to have a go. It also has 2 offspring, legacy and creativity. They're so valuable. So in 2026, what skill set do you not have that needs to emerge as a strength? And how are you going to get it? What mindset do you lack that must be developed? And how are you going to pursue it? What are you currently reading that is offending you and pushing you and stretching you? What are you currently listening to, and in what rooms do you find yourself in that is meaning that you grow beyond your current capacity? Curate your curious. It's an incredible investment. Fifthly, carve out margin. Friends, your time is sacred, and perhaps it is the greatest weapon in the war for your soul. You have to make space because currently there is no space. So plan to retreat to advance. Plan and live out a weekly day off. Make it sacrosanct. Defend it with everything you've got. Plan for a monthly weekend where you just get away so that you can create a breakwater between the activity of your life. Plan a quarterly offsite where you can think through strategic plan for next season, and plan an annual 2-week retreat. Get away so that you can recover, rest, and become the best you can be for the next season of your life. Friends, we need to understand the nature and anatomy of rest. If rest is just recovery, all we do is survive. We stop, we sleep, we veg, we just get enough energy for the next day. But when rest becomes recreation and reimagination, now we're creating a bank of energy that enables us to live in our best way. Recreation usually happens when you choose the right activity. So if you work with your mind, you tend to rest with your body. If you work with your body, the tendency is to rest with your mind. So find things that give you energy and don't suck energy out of you, and practice those things as a habitual rhythm and pattern, and you will recreate. And then further, reimagination is part of rest that most of us never get to. It's the kind of rest where we are so soaked in the ability to step away from our busy lives that our brain can go into its autobiographical phase, where it remembers things and recalls things that are vital and important for us that can never be recalled in the hurry and busyness of life. It's why you have your best thought when you're in the shower and you don't have a pen at hand. It's why you think well when you're on a run. It's because your brain is involved in an activity, and what it does is it recalls everything that you already know. You can't fix the problem by trying to fix the problem. You fix the problem by the law of indirect effort called rest. Carve out margin. You will be healthy in every other arena of your life. Step 6. I want you to plan your investments with forensic focus. You would have heard me talk before about the fact that every human being is entrusted with 5 capitals, or 5 things that they're supposed to invest: financial capital, physical capital, intellectual capital, relational capital, and spiritual capital. And in 2026, I want you to be intentional about investing in all these capitals and investing in them in the right order. Every financial decision is a legacy decision. Everything you spend is a legacy spend. But you're supposed to get money so that you might be healthier. You're supposed to get money and health so that you might be smarter. You're supposed to get money and health and smart so that you might be better relationally. And you're supposed to get all these things so that you might have a bigger conversation about meaning, about hope, about eternity. I want you to invest and do so intentionally and deliberately, and I want you to consider investing upwards. This is crucial to your leadership. Abraham Lincoln is credited with saying, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree. I will spend the first 4 sharpening my axe." The end of 2025, as you move into 2026, is a time to sharpen your axe. Guys, don't collapse into 2026. Get intentional. Equally, don't rinse and repeat 2025. It won't work the way you think. The annual planning ritual every soul leader needs for 2026 is upon you. It starts in 2025.